All right, let's get into the chart action of Nokia. So on Friday, I had marked this downtrend, and it looks like we broke above that. So that's good. Okay, so we had gapped up last night, and we came back and filled it just now. So there's that. We also have this downtrend going this way. Let's see if it can break above this or if it gets rejected. Possible target of a breakout would be something like this. Somewhere going either direction. Which looks like about 11% swing, either up or down. Alright, so let's take a look at the moving averages. On the 5-minute, we just broke above the 9, and I'm looking at the 9 moving average and the 180 moving average, so we might get some resistance up here. Let's take a look at the hourly. Okay, so the hourly, it looks like we just broke above that as well. Take a look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour, we are underneath it. On the daily, we are right above it. We are testing it right now, or we just tested it, should we say, or we just broke above it. Let's take a look at the exponential moving averages now. And let's go back down to the hourly. Alright, so right now we are underneath it on the hourly. Right now on the 4-hourly, we're on top of it. On the daily, on top of it. So on the daily and the 4-hourly, we're looking pretty good, I think. The hourly is kind of, I think it might move around down here a little bit, maybe. It just seems like it has resistance right here. So let's see what happens with that in the short term. Let's take a look at the long term. If we go out to the daily, or maybe even we should go to the weekly, because this there's a bigger uptrend here in general. So if you go down here, we hit this bottom, and then there's this trend line moving up, and there's also, now that I look at it, another trend line from here to here moving up. So we have a lot of these uptrends that we're still riding. The other thing that I wanted to show is if you go to the monthly, back up really big. Actually, yeah. So we have this pattern that we're in right now, and we actually did not make it out of there last week. So we're still going to have to try to move up and test this line right here. And then once we break out of that, then it'll be a lot easier to start moving up. If we take a look at the monthly and the weekly, we are on top of those moving averages. We just got rejected by the 180 on the weekly. Let's check out the monthly. Alright, so on the monthly, we are on top of it. Where's the 180 on the monthly? Oh, okay, that's what we just got rejected on the monthly. When we went up all the way, the monthly is what rejected us, guys. The 180, so that's the bigger the longer moving average. In my opinion, I think we might be in this range for a little bit longer, unless something just starts running the price up. Hopefully we can stay on this trend line moving up and then break out of it. That's what I'm kind of hoping for anyways. Do another trend line because it's something like that, and then we can kind of take this target, and I would actually still stick with this price movement right here in this little range. I mean, you could also maybe make the argument for something like this. I don't know where it's going to break out, if it's going to break up or down. Hopefully it breaks up, in my opinion. Not financial advice. But I think that about does it for today on Nokia. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any stocks you want me to look at, let me know in the comments. And if you guys want to post about the fundamentals about Nokia, do it in the comments for sure. And if you want to post like news articles or whatever you guys think might be relevant, But that about does it. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to keep up to date, hit subscribe. And other than that, you guys have a great day.